Kickboxing Championship coming up in Listowel. Massive undertaking. And two friends of mine, Michael O'Brien and Naomi, his daughter, who have been with me before, over 3 years ago, are with me in studio to talk about this. And Naomi has become a world champion since. Folks, you're very welcome, Michael. Great to have you.
Thanks, Wishy. Thanks.
And Naomi, very welcome.
Thank you.
Come here. You were at the dentist there, were you?
Yeah. Got my tooth pulled.
Got your tooth pulled, did you? Was it paining you, lad?
No, it's fine. It's just a small bit now.
It's a small bit normal time, is it? Don't worry about it. We'll get over that, all right. Michael, you're very welcome again. Come here. When were you into me last? Was it 3 or 4 years ago?
3 years ago, Wishy, we were here. Last time we were here, yeah.
A lot has happened for you since then, hasn't it?
Since then,
tell us what happened.
Well, since then we went abroad to Spain to the World Championships that time.
Yeah.
We went over there with a team from Listowel, and we both competed over there. My other daughter did as well, Tisha, winning a bronze medal, and myself and Naomi won gold on the same day. It was one of the happiest days of my life, best feeling of my life.
Yeah. And where else have you travelled to since?
We've been all over, travelling Croatia, Italy, Spain, Germany, Florida. Been all over the world, Scotland, Wales, up and down the country, always training with high performance teams, and we've been all over training, yeah.
Naomi, you've travelled with your dad a lot, and you've travelled with the team, of course, on your own also. Do you like the travelling?
Oh yeah, I love travelling.
Do you?
Yeah.
What was your favourite destination?
Spain as well.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah, being able to fight for the World Championships, and it was my dad's, all his club went over as well, like, so we both went the same time, on the same day as well.
How many countries were in that against you?
Well, there was...
Roughly?
How many? 20?
Was there?
Or there was more than that.
Wow.
30, maybe. There was a load of countries,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Michael, tell us in Kerry, how big is the sport in Kerry here?
It's big, Wishy. It's big. It's getting a lot bigger as well. It's getting big all over Ireland. This is the first time ever that the WKF has been... They've made me manager of WKF Ireland, which is a dream come true for me, like. So I end up getting it. It's one of the biggest federations in the world, and it's the first time that it's been in Ireland. So we've been given the opportunity to hold a WKF event in Listowel for the first time ever, and we have the current European champion, Stuart Edgeworth, who flew back from Australia to fight on it.
Wow.
We have my own coach from France in Bocator. He's a guy that's had 8 fights in K1, all won by first round knockouts. So we had to get a guy from Austria to come back to fight him.
Yes, yeah.
And he's fighting on it. My daughter's fighting for a world title. It'll be her first time ever fighting in the adult division.
Yeah.
So if she was to win the WKF, it'd be the first time ever in Ireland that anything has happened. Like, I've all my students from Golden Gloves out in Listowel competing on it. Students from Mags Long from Killarney, Philip from Killarney, we've Neil Wright's Karate Club, they're all competing in it, and we've the president of the WKF flying back from Brazil to attend it on the night, and we've coaches and trainers from all over Ireland coming down on the night.
Michael, this is a staggering event.
Yeah.
I must congratulate you on all the work you're doing. Who's with you in this now? Have you committee put together? What's happening?
Well, I've friends in England and stuff like that are coming back. They're helping organise it. I have a friend in Dublin, Aslan is his name. He's also fighting. He's known as the Mike Tyson of K1.
Yeah.
He's one of the most feared guys. And I just been to see him fighting again in Dublin the weekend, where he's won his 2 fights by knockouts. He's worth 34 knockouts.
Yeah.
And he's coming down to fight on my show. He's a good help to me. My family, my wife is definitely without her like to be.
It's 2 daughters you have?
2 daughters, yeah.
Yeah. Tell our listeners, explain the sport to our listeners, and Naomi can come in and also explain what type of sport we're talking about, Michael.
Well, we teach is kickboxing.
In the ring, so what type of a ring is it?
It's underneath we're getting borrowing the ring underneath. It's a 20-foot ring we're using. It has to be 20 foot for the world title events. It's kickboxing is also K1 underneath, which is knees and elbows.
Right.
Knees and elbows, and there's pro fights underneath.
Yeah.
Where they have no shin pads and stuff like that, so that'll be a bit heavy.
Yeah.
So, but
Naomi, how much training do you do?
Oh, I've trained really hard for the fight. We train twice a day, and we go for running. Every morning we get up, go for a run. Well, we go for jogging, like, and then in between the jog we go for sprints. And everyone that's fighting is training really hard.
Yeah.
Coming after the fight, yeah.
Tell us how many titles you have won. What have you won? What are the big events you've won, Naomi?
I have won 3 World Championships in kickboxing, 3 All-Ireland boxing fights, European Championships.
Yeah.
Yeah, cadet finals in boxing. The All-Irelands in boxing, yeah.
Yeah. Michael, what have you won yourself?
My highlight would be the World Championships. I've been there year after year. We see fighting over there, and most years I was like a punch bag over there.
Yeah.
2011, I went over with my daughter, and like that, now I trained. I gave up my job a few months before it.
Yeah.
To train really hard for it, because I felt I was bringing my students, and they were all saying, "Oh, we can't wait to see you fighting." And Neil would come up to me and she'd say, "Oh my God, Dad, I'd hate to be in your shoes."
Yeah.
Which is silly as before, but no, I trained really hard, and I was super confident going over. I wasn't overconfident, but I've trained really hard for it and stuff, and I'm glad it paid off for us.
How many could come back in now to the event coming up in Kerry, Mike? Tell us when and where.
Saturday week, Saturday 1st of September.
Yeah.
In the Listowel Community Centre. I want to just get a big thanks out to Tony out there in the community centre for helping me. He's helping me organise it as well and getting stuff done. And we got a lot of help and support from Listowel, from the clubs and the pubs, Christie's pub, Stratford and Barb. I want to say thanks to Pat Nolan as well. We're getting help from Listowel printers, from the posters. Donald from the Kerry Man has been very good to us as well. And love Listowel, very supportive to us and stuff. But it's on the 21st, to start at 7 o'clock. First fight takes off at 7 o'clock. And it's room for 700 or 800 people, and there's over 500 tickets sold already.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you serious? Yeah.
It's not, yeah, it's over 500 gone, so
yeah.
There's room for another 200 or 300 more to get in there.
Yeah.
There won't be any.
So it's a success already?
Already, yeah, it's a success.
That's a big ease to you, Mike.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, all the stuff is covered. Like,
yeah.
It's a charity event, and it's for all the money goes to 3 charities. Every penny that's made.
Right.
It's going to Nain O'Neill School.
Yeah.
I teach classes there with the kids in there. My other daughter works there as well.
Yeah.
So we put money in there. Same as Paul. They're doing a great job for people. Yeah. And the KDYS as well. They're doing a great job for kids and stuff. So that's why we chose.
And Naomi, give us an idea who you'll be fighting. Where will the ladies be from that you'll be fighting? You're thinking how many will be in it?
Well, I'm only fighting one girl, but she's coming over from Wales. She's already world champion, like.
She's world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's 35.
Yeah.
But it's my first time fighting the adult division, so it's 17 to 35 anyway. So yeah, she's coming over from Wales, but it's my first full contact fight in my own hometown, like, so.
You're excited?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
What's her record like?
Oh, we've studied her, we've watched her fights, we've seen her fights on video. She's good, like, she's very good. She's won a lot. She's won a lot all over the world, but we're training how to fight her and stuff, and I think we're feeling a bit confident, not overconfident. Anything can happen in a fight, but we're fairly confident going into it. Like.
Michael, is it a dangerous sport? There's a lot of injuries in it. There'd be no more injuries in that than there would be in football and rugby and stuff, but there can be a few injuries, you know what I mean? You get some injuries, but not, I wouldn't suppose say it last. No. Yeah, God, there's a lot we'll be talking about more when we come back, folks. 06671236666, 083 300 3300. We'd like to hear from you. And don't forget, of course, Radio Kerry Sports next week in the 8 Hours of Sport with Gary O'Sullivan and all the rest of the crew there, Joe Mahoney and all the lads in the sport there. The semi-finals, the Castlelaine and Mark Club Senior Football Championships on, and much, much more. 8 Hours of Sports on Radio Kerry. Stay with us, we'll be back shortly.
Terrace Talk.